Hey guys, what's up? It's Michael here. So I wanted to make an update video. I made one yesterday as soon as they put the notes out, how to get the new Pokemon and basically what all they said. And they were holding out big time. All they said in their release was Pichu and Togepi are now in the game, along with the Santa Hat Pikachu. And there was way more in the game than that. So far what we know is there are now 7 new Pokemon, and they're all baby Pokemon. So they're all baby Pokemon. Togepi is the only one who is a pre-evolution of something that's not in the game yet, which is really exciting because now we can get him and evolve him and we'll have 2 new Pokemon in the Pokedex instead of just 1. So I'm going to walk you through all the Pokemon that are in the game and what their moves are, and I think that's all I'm doing. Another question a lot of people were having is, when does the Pokedex expand? It won't expand until you actually find the Pokemon, then it'll go down to there. So like, let me show you here. In my Pokedex, I go all the way down to the bottom, and the only one that I've found, wait for it, we gotta let it load, is 174 IGGLYBUFF. That's the furthest one I found, and so that's as far as mine goes. So once I find one past that, mine will expand all the way down there. I know this because, well, it happened to me, and everyone's been tweeting me pictures. Once they find it, their Pokedex will go all the way down to there. So if yours hasn't expanded, it will. Once you find one of these, it'll go all the way to there. So I am still here. Let me see how many it took me to get my first one. I've been hatching eggs as often as I can. I'm not doing the 2K eggs in incubators because I feel like it's a waste, so that slows me down quite a bit. But let's see what I've gotten. So all of these are from eggs. I finally got a Lapras from an egg. That was nice. So from when I finished yesterday with these Pikachu, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 11, 14, 17, 20. So I've done 23, and it was 7 ago that I found my IGGLYBUFF. So it's taken quite a bit, and I'm getting a lot of all this useless nonsense. But I got my first IGGLYBUFF, ready to get some more things. So I'm just gonna keep hatching until I get them all. I spent 20 bucks yesterday on incubators. I still have quite a few left, I think. So I'm gonna keep doing that. All right. Let's get into, everyone's been tweeting me pictures. That's been great. So I know the movesets, and I'll put up pictures of what they look like and stuff. Another thing I was disappointed in is in the promo pictures, they had a picture of the character holding the little baby Pokemon, and so I put one as my buddy, and it doesn't happen. I mean, it's cool that it's bouncing and floating around. I actually like that a lot, but it would have been nice if I was holding it like a little baby. Okay, now we're getting started. I've had too much coffee. I'm gonna have a little more. Okay, so first on the list, we're starting with the 2-kilometer eggs. First one you can get out of that is a Cleffa, obviously pre of Clefairy, and its moves are, the quick moves are Pound or Zen Headbutt, and then the charge moves are Body Slam, Psychic, and Signal Beam. So that's the first 2-kilometer. The second 2-kilometer is IGGLYBUFF, comes before Jigglypuff, you guys know this. IGGLYBUFF's possible moves are Pound, Body Slam, Feint Attack, Psychic, and Shadow Ball. So those are the 2 you can get from 2 kilometers, Cleffa and IGGLYBUFF. Next, the 5-kilometer eggs, Togepi, which is the one I'm really hoping for. So it takes 50 candy to evolve it, but once you get it out of your first egg, you can just make it your buddy, and you'll be running around trying to hatch more eggs anyway, so you should be able to get 50 candy pretty quick. Well, not quick, but at least it's possible. You don't have to keep finding them. That's the great thing about the buddy system. So Togepi takes 50 candy to evolve, in his possible moves Zen Headbutt, Peck, Ancient Power, Psyshock, and Dazzling Gleam. So that's Togepi from a 5-kilometer. Pichu, also from a 5-kilometer. Possible moves Thundershock, Quick Attack, Thunder Punch, and then charge moves of Thunderbolt or Disarming Voice for the charge moves. So those are the 2 from 5-kilometer, Togepi and Pichu. Then in the 10-kilometer eggs, we have Elekid, which is one of the coolest looking ones, I think. I really want one of those. His moves, Thundershock, Thunder Punch, Low Kick, Thunderbolt, Discharge. Those are the possible moves. Then Magby, well actually, they're all really cool looking. I was about to say that about Magby and then about the next one as well, but I just like them all okay. So Magby, possible moves Ember, Brick Break, Karate Chop, Flamethrower, and Fire Punch. And then Smoochum, which is another really cool one. Possible moves Frost Breath, Pound, Ice Beam, Ice Punch, and Psyshock. And so those three, Elekid, Magby, Smoochum, unfortunately are from 10-kilometer eggs, which means they're going to take a long time to get. So just to recap it all, 2-kilometer eggs, Cleffa, IGGLYBUFF. 5-kilometer eggs, Togepi Pichu. 10-kilometer eggs, Elekid, Magby, Smoochum. So those are all the new Pokemon that have been added to the game. We've also got the Santa Hat Pikachu, and if you evolve those, they turn into a Santa Hat Raichu. And I think people were tweeting me yesterday that they even just caught Raichu in the wild, and it already had the hat on it. So if you're wanting one of those, I personally don't care too much about the Santa hats, but I guess some people might. So I guess that's gonna be it for this video. I'm pretty excited that it's more than just the two. I'm super extra excited for the Togepi. I'm going through these 5-kilometer eggs as fast as I can, trying to get one of those and trying to evolve it. Yeah, so that's the latest update. I don't know why in their own video and release, why didn't they say there were 7? Was it an accident? Because they only named 2. Like Togepi I could understand, but Pichu, if you're gonna name Pichu, why don't you name the rest of them? That didn't make sense to me. I think it was probably an accident. Okay, what are we doing? What am I doing? Okay, I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep hunting these guys. Look, a Bulbasaur. I'm still on the Pokemon Go++, just letting it walk around, letting it hatch my eggs for me. If you don't know what that is, I play from home, I hit the little button, and he walks around and hatches my eggs. If you don't know what that is, down in the description, there is how to get it. Or in my last video, I showed how to get it through Tutu app, which is much easier. Yeah. Let me just show you real quick. I don't know which video it's in. So all you do is you go to your Safari, and you go to tutuapp.vip. Right there at the top, Tutu app. If you type Tutu, it'll be the first thing that pops up. Then you see under iOS it says VIP. You don't want to click there. Next to that you click regular, so you get the free version. Download now. It'll pop up if you want to install. You hit install, and it will show up this little bunny on the bottom left that says Tutu Helper. That's what you do. You get that. You have to approve the developer. So when you click it, it'll tell you a name. This developer's untrusted. You go into settings, general, profiles, and device management. Click whatever that name is, hit trust. You go into Tutu Helper. Doop. I realize this might be confusing, so I'll tell you where to find it later. Then you just search at the top here, that Pokemon Go++, click it. Then it's self-explanatory from there. You just hit get and then open and then install. Just follow the prompts. If that's confusing, which I realize now that I just said it without showing you, it probably is. Down in the description, look for the Pokemon Go teleport hack. That's also through Tutu app, so that'll show you how to install Tutu app. And then once you have Tutu app, you just go in here and search for Pokemon Go++ instead of the other teleport one that is in that video. So once you have Tutu app, you can get any of those hacks that you want, but this is definitely the most useful one for hatching right now, because all of the bots are still working, but they're working on the old API, and so a lot of people are worried that they're going to get flagged, because obviously Niantic would know if you're running on old API, and you're not supposed to be able to do that. But still, a lot of people have been using them. Some people are saying they get banned, but some people are saying they're not. So I don't know if the people getting banned are just using it incorrectly and just like running it too fast or for 24 hours at a time, or what they're doing. So it's really hard to tell. I myself have not been using bots just because I haven't needed to. Yes, we've got an egg that's ready to hatch. What was I saying first? I've not been using bots, but so you can use a bot to walk around, but use it at your own risk. That's why I'm not doing it, because this will do it just the same for me, and I don't have to run the risk of running on the old API and getting flagged somehow for that. So, oh, that just happened live. I just got a live Smoochum at the end of this video. Yes! Okay, that's super exciting. So that's my second one, and happened live while I was talking. Okay, calm down. Let's look what we got. We got Frost Breath and Ice Beam, found here in Los Angeles. Do something. Woo! Look at that. He's going, woo! That's what he's doing. That's the same thing I did when I caught him, and that's what he's doing now. All right. Oh, got some more. Got some more. What is it? No, not another Onyx. Although, I guess I need these candies for when the rest of the Gen 2 come out to evolve him to a Steelix. That evolves, right? Yeah, you have to evolve that. It's not separate. My memory does not serve me well. Hey, we got a Santa Pikachu in the area. Okay, so I think that's all. I think I said all that I was saying. I'm off to go find some more eggs, put them in my incubators, get some more guys, Okay, that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. As always, like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.